crypto is kind of crazy because it's like, you make money and then you lose money and then you make it. It's like a yo-yo. So the only way you can protect yourself from not losing too much money is to buy the dips. And so I think for me, the bear market is just like you just hope that it recovers the way that you think it's going to recover. That's the only thing. You just hope, like, okay, I hope it's going to recover. So, but nobody knows for sure. Like you hope crypto, gives you the rewards that you think it is, like everybody says. But then I worry because I'm like, I don't think they really want to have all these people as millionaires. So that's what makes me worried. It's like, I think it's too many people. And I don't think they're going to allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd be
Just like they always do.
Hmm?
Up to that's what they always do anyway. They just following the same blueprint. That's what scares them the most. This market is going to crush what they've been doing for decades, making money off of. So they're terrified.
So
They're fighting for their life.
that's my biggest concern is that they're just going to they're not going to let us make money. You know what I'm saying? Because they just, like, so many people would, like, I know they're saying like it's less than 1%, but it would just be such a game changer if crypto does have the way it's supposed to have and it really explodes like that. You know how many millionaires will pop up? You know what I'm saying? Like out of the blue, or people who can become millionaires, so now they have the capital to become millionaires. It just would be a huge game changer.
Yep, they know it. They know it. That's why they fighting so hard to stop it. That's why you think they blocking you. They ain't block you because of that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my!
You already know what it is, man.
Litecoin went up by 5.8%. I just got this. I just got the notification. What's up, great Chuck? Great Chuck? What's she on? We're just thinking people will come over. I got, me. I always get banned. I should just call myself banned Krypto K. I got what do you call it? Blocked from doing my live.
So would you ever let AI make trades for you and buy crypto and predict the future for you?
I'm not against it. I think somebody would have to explain it to me that I trust it in a way that I felt like, would be like if it was AI that like somebody presented to me that I felt like made sense, then I would be open to it. Like if you told me, yo, Nemi, check out this AI, I would be like more open to it. But if it's something I read about, I'll be a little skeptical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Machine learning is inevitable anyway, though. That artificial intelligence, machine learning, our kids are going to be all over. The robot is going to be their best friend. Think about that.
Did you hear about what just happened with
They're blocking you again, son. Can't hear nothing. No love. No love. Told you they've been blocking her all day. That's what's been going on. Just Instagram hating again because we got that good information. So while I'm here, I'll just say, make sure you get your own wallet, please. You have to have your private keys, and that's how you own your coins. Okay, so you want to just like you're holding your own money right now. So hold your own money right now. Remember the 24 secret phrase password. Get your ledger. So you can leave your ledger anywhere on the planet. If you lose it, it's fine. As long as you remember the 24-word secret phrase, you can buy another ledger and have all your crypto just sitting right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're talking about, man. Just trying to figure out ourselves at the same time, Yeah, you got the Nano S. That's what's up. Exactly. I trust Ledger, but then even with that, I'm gonna still get like 3 or 4 different ledgers too. So I got like 24 times 4 secret phrases. You know what I'm saying? So it always, like, when you're in control of your own money, you don't want to lose 100% of it. You know what I'm saying? I might lose 5-10%. You don't want to get hit the whole hit. So even with Ledger, you be like, yo, I'm gonna buy like mad different wallets just in case. Leave them in different countries. You know what I'm saying? Because the paranoia sets in, but really, that's what they've been doing with their Cayman Island banking schemes and all the rest of that stuff. So yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to jump back in, but yeah, that's what's up. And these wallets, I still can't trust all of them either. Like himself might have a little microchip in there somewhere where they could get our money. You know what I mean? I don't trust nobody. So that's why I got my stuff spread out between the Ledger and the Exodus and the this and the that. You know what I mean? You're going to have to do a lot of work to get 100% of my coins. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, somebody kept trying to call me on Instagram video. Like I don't even know who it was. They just kept trying to call me. So it kept every time they tried to call me, it kept blacking out. I think using my Instagram live with the Instagram video. Like they think like they need.
Yeah. Nah, they doing it on purpose. Yeah, D-Dub, the gas fees and all of that it's just a par for the course. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like expensive like NFT gas fees, but you know, every time you transfer a coin over, you got to pay. You got to cross the toll bridge. So that's all, but it's worth crossing the toll bridge because you're paying to protect yourself a one-time fee. Unlike banks where every time you go to the ATM, if it's not your bank, they charge you $3.50 a pop. So that's all. So that's how I look at gas fees too. That's their toll, but it's with NFTs and the rest of this crypto stuff is a one-time gas fee. Decide if you want to pay it or not because it goes higher and lower. You know what I'm saying? You wait for the right time and you can get a cheap gas fee. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm still interviewing you, or you got something to say?
Well, I was going to talk about the news or whatever. Let me just get it set up or whatever. Okay, so for the few guys who are on, we're on this is all things crypto, and I'm gonna try something, Moon. If I lose you, I'll come right back on. I'm just gonna post another. I was gonna post another thing to let people know that we're on. I'm on your what do you call it?
You
know what? Let me just send it to them. Hold on, let me just send it to them.
Do the intro first and then go do that.
No, I figured out a different way to do it. I'll just send this live to them directly or whatever, like to people or whatever. So, okay. So everybody, this is All Things Crypto. I'm Nem Superstar, aka Krypto K. This is Mu Gutter, and every week we talk about crypto. We give out tons of free game that you will not be able to find anywhere else for this much game. We do it for our community because we want our community to learn and grow wealth financially. We feel like we trade crypto. We also feel as though like that crypto will grow exponentially, and it is the future and the present. So we just want our community to be educated on crypto. We don't want to sell the information. We may eventually, like once we get into it more, I guess, and push it, we can sell like maybe products, but we don't want to sell the information because we want to give it to our people for free. We really believe in it, and we believe that our people deserve to know about building wealth, which is what we're all trying to do here and stuff like that. So, hey, what's up, Monterey? What's up, Lish Mob? What's up, Michi?
Good.
Hey,
what's good? Michi, please tell me you're buying some Bitcoin right now. Put yes in chat if you brought some Bitcoin. Because they're giving it away right now. I brought Bitcoin for 60,000. That joint's 20,000 right now. So
okay,
I ain't worried about it though. I want to talk about dollar cost averaging later. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody wanted to ask to talk about Tether. So I was going to read a little bit about the news, and the first news story I was going to read was about Tether. So you okay with me starting the news story, Moo?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so Tether is planning to launch a stable coin tied to the British pound. The GBPT token. This is big news because remember when you have people like England, when you have Tether like adapting it to the British pound and everything like that, then it's sure to follow. So the GPT is called the GBPT token, and it will be available to trade on the Ethereum blockchain from early July. According to a statement on Wednesday, the crypto platform also offers tokens pegged to the US dollar, Euro, Chinese yuan, and Mexican peso. So just so you know, Tether is about to launch another stable coin that is tied to the British pound. So if you have USDT, which is US Tether right now, it's attached to US dollar. So now they're doing the British pound. So if you want to diversify your portfolio and have some Tether, have some Tether that's attached to the pound, Tether that's attached to the Chinese yuan, I don't know how to pronounce it, Tether that's attached to the peso, you can diversify your portfolio a little bit if you want a stable coin. So if you guys don't know what a stable coin is, what's up, Grinding Groovin? A stable coin means that it is attached to a dollar, a peso, a pound, some type of fiat currency, and it's directly attached. So it usually never falls below or goes too high above that currency. So Uniswap Labs acquires Genie to offer NFTs on its platform. So Uniform is now going to offer NFTs. If you guys don't know, Uniswap is an exchange, and you can purchase crypto on Uniswap. If you ever want to sometimes buy a coin and you don't see it on Coinbase, it might be on Uniswap. Then Roxy, a Web3 based payments firm, will go public at 3.6 billion SPAC deal. So they keep talking about how crypto, there's no money in it and it's crashing, but these people just went public and their valuation is 3.6 billion. So this is in Golden Stone Acquisition Limited to list on the NASDAQ under their ticker ROXE, ROXE. So if you want to invest in Web3 early, then ROXE is a stock that you can go ahead and invest in that's going to be heavily Web3 based. It's a special purpose. So I guess SPAC is called a special purpose acquisition firm. And it's a blockchain. If you guys want me to go in, it's a blockchain based global payments company, and it offers both business to business and consumer payment services. Okay. So I like I said, I think everybody's getting ready for the halving. That's what everybody's trying to do. Let's keep it going with the news. SEC's approval of ProShares short Bitcoin ETF is good news for the crypto industry. So ProShares short Bitcoin exchange and ETF, if you guys are into stocks, is good news because Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein believes that the SEC is becoming more comfortable with Bitcoin-linked investment products. Initially, the SEC rejected all Bitcoin spots ETF due to concern about market volatility, and now they're opening the doors to allow more ETFs. So just so you guys know that all this stuff, this hesitancy, Bitcoin is crashing, all of this is because they're trying to slow things down to let the big boys get into the market, okay? Again, they keep telling you that crypto is not going anywhere, but FalconX, a crypto brokerage firm, raises $150 million at $8 billion valuation despite market crash. Okay, so are making hella money while they tell you that everything's going to hell. BlockFi secures a $250 million line of credit from FTX. So as you know, I think BlockFi I think they just got scammed. They secured credit from FTX, and the additional funds will be used to bolster BlockFi's balance sheet for platform strength. The crypto market crash has affected the company's workforce, and BlockFi announced that it is cutting its staff by 20% ahead of the crypto winter. And the line of credit of $250 million from FTX will help very much with that. So there's free ways to earn Bitcoin. We'll get into that later. And okay, I think that's pretty much the main news stories that I see that are very cool. This is really important. Two more things. One is over 90% of central banks worldwide are researching the feasibility of adopting centralized digital currency. So that means that 90% of the central banks are researching how to create their own crypto, okay? The report also highlighted fiat money in terms of price stability and criticized crypto's inability to perform basic fundamental functions of money, but they are researching it, okay? And then the last but not least, this is important, Vitalik Buterin, who, if you guys don't know, that's the founder of Ethereum, he criticizes the Bitcoin stock-to-flow model. That was popularized during the crypto bull run. So they have a model that is supposed to predict aggregate price predictions for crypto. And so I guess people have been using this stock to flow model and it's just not working anymore. So he's criticizing it. It was called Plan B, and I guess it's not working anymore, y'all. So don't follow that. And the government of Ukraine, I know I said, just sold a donated CryptoPunk NFT for $100,000. And Binance just temporarily suspended direct deposits and withdrawals in Brazil. So please get your money off these exchanges. All right, I'm gonna stop there. There's so much crypto news, but we'll stop there. All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, cousin? My cousin Mark joined just to check out what's going on in the crypto world. Okay, everybody. That's basically the news about crypto or what have you. Let's move what you have to say about these things. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Which news story was most interesting to y'all? Can y'all tell us on the live what you think was most interesting? if anything. Or if you're just like, oh my gosh, please get on with the news. That's something we just don't want to talk about.
How long they been over there at war anyway in Ukraine?
About a year now, maybe.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, it's
Man,
ridiculous. Somebody real.
so
Go ahead. What were we saying?
now, so let's talk that talk. Um, yeah, I want everybody, including myself, to diversify our portfolios. That's what Terra Luna taught us. Diversify your portfolio. So definitely, I'm glad you mentioned getting stocks. We got to get our stocks up. So, this is all things crypto, but now stocks and crypto are combined. For me, I'm an outer space guy, so I'm going to invest in a lot of space companies that are going to do space exploration. And while I'm speaking about space exploration, that's another theory that, well, it's going to happen, but we just don't know how. Going out of space, how are you going to spend your money? People won't respect a dollar or a yen or a ruble. It's all going to be digital. So the digital coin that's like the intergalactic winner is the one that really wins. That's why now they putting on CNN that they going into outer space and all of that. You just gotta and looking for aliens. You gotta just read between the lines and know that's where the real money's going to. Just us peasants. They don't want us to have it. They're just going to keep us as peasants. But we get to get a piece, a little chunk of this gold bar they got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about just this whole movement going on right now. And we have to just diversify our money. So if one coin don't work, we got another coin. If one stock don't work, you got another stock. If one piece of art don't work, we got another piece of art. Who everybody want to Basquiat right now. You know what I'm saying? He popping right now. So yeah, man. But what's up? What you want to talk about? Oh, I got one more question for you. Policy. What do you think about does the government need to regulate this market, this crypto market?
Yeah, Monray asked a quick question. She said, "Can you put stocks on a hard wallet?" No, it's only for crypto. Yeah,
Yeah.
regulation is needed. But my thing is just balance. The problem is the government uses regulation as a cloak to harass people. I've been through that in different ways. So that's the only problem with regulations. They enforce it on who they want to enforce it on. You know what I'm saying? So like if there's a company that's that's not doing what they're supposed to do, the government and
This is a yes or no question.
yes.
Do they need to regulate? They do, in
Yes.
your opinion.
Mm-hmm. People are still
What's the pros of regulation since you was telling me all the cons?
I think I said the pros. The pros are like basically the government. Maybe I didn't. The government. Okay, so like if you go to the bank can't just run off with your money. There's protocol. There's the FBI. There's the FDIC. There's basically you'll get your money back. People will be prosecuted. So there's a structure and there's accountability. So whenever you have regulation, you have greater accountability for stealing, for doing unethical practices, things like that. You can take people to court. When you don't have regulations, there's no accountability, so people can do what they want, and they're not going to get in trouble for anything. And so why wouldn't these people steal all your money?
No doubt. They've been stealing
So
all this
that's
time.
what I'm.
All right. I respect
Yeah,
that. Yeah, man.
my ancestors.
Yeah,
Like
so for everybody worried about the market and all that, the market goes up, it goes down. This is a natural thing. The fact that people can't liquidate, they cause fear. So then you try to go liquidate your money. They don't have enough money to liquidate enough anything. So that's why they shut it down. They got shut down the operation. If we all went to the bank right now and asked for our money, the bank would shut down also. So this is nothing new. The banks have to do it, and now the crypto market is doing it. So this is a perfect time to buy. In my opinion, I am not a financial advisor. This show is only for educational purposes and entertainment purposes, not for any advice. Seek a financial advisor, please. And we just hanging out with y'all, having fun like we normally do. And yeah, but that's it. In a nutshell, markets go up, markets go down. Right now, the crypto market is new. Any market that's new is going to have a lot of volatility, and people are going to be unsure. The world is falling tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The next day, we're at the top of the mountain. That's how every new market is. That's how Amazon was. That's how Apple was. Steve Jobs got fired from Apple. So that's where we're at right now. That's why the only reason NIM wanted to start this platform is so we don't miss this opportunity. Because they tricked us and lied to us and act like this market ain't popping. Because when the market was popping, you ain't see Bitcoin on the news. But now that Bitcoin's falling, is a news story every day. That don't make no sense. Just keep it consistent. So they be trying to front, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we want to just start this platform and give the game out. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, what you want to talk about anyway, man?
Well, I was gonna say we could talk about like, okay, the dip. So a lot of people ask me, I definitely buy the dip. What's up, Godwin C. Peters? So I definitely buy the dip. I will buy the dip now. Like if you I only buy what I can afford to lose. So I would not be spending like if you have $5, just put $5 into the dip. Like your $5 can turn into $500 in this kind of dip or what have you. If you just hold. A lot of people say, "Well, have you made money on crypto?" And I have, but I'm a hodler, and so I'm not looking for a quick return. If you're looking for a quick return, you would have to watch the charts all day to do a quick return. But you can do a quick if you want to know how to make a quick return. Hold on one second.
Try to flip that money. That's why I say buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, but use the other coins to flip that money. You know what I mean?
So yeah, like for example, people say, well, how would you make money now? Now, if I had all day to do this, so what I would do is just watch the charts. I have Coinbase Pro. So what's up, low late hero? So I have a Coinbase Pro. Coinbase Pro is what you should use if you like to swing trade, which means you want to buy low and sell high. And that's what you do. You buy low, you sell high. So when you have a dip, you buy crypto. Whatever crypto you can afford. You might want to buy $5 worth of ApeCoin or $10 worth of Matic, right? And then once Bitcoin goes back up, then you sell it. So like when Bitcoin went to 18,000, Bitcoin, I say this every week, Bitcoin drags all the coins down and up with it. So when Bitcoin goes down, you can guarantee that most of your coins are going down. When Bitcoin goes up, you can guarantee most of your coins are going up, right? So when it hit 18,000, that's when you buy. You watch it to see if you don't want to buy, if you don't know if it's bottoming, you just watch it for like maybe an hour, 30 minutes to see if it's bottoming. And then if it starts to creep back up, then you immediately that's when you buy, right? And then I think it was like 21 or 22,000 and went back up to 21,000 for a second. Then you sell it at that rate. But you have to watch it minute by minute to make sure it doesn't go right back. Because if you buy at 18,000 and you want to go play outside that day or go to work and come back, you might have missed your chance to make your money. So that's why I just hold, because I'm not going to stress out like every day, like looking at that ticker for every minute. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. But if you guys want to make money in crypto right now, that's how you do it. Walls, what's up, Walls Mario? That's how you do it. For me, I'm a hodler, so I'm just waiting out. They have 2024 is the halving. I'm going to just wait for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stack every time there's a dip in the next 2 years. I'm gonna stack my coins, and then I'm gonna wait for the halving to go up. And that's what happened to me. That's how I made my first money. I bought in 2017, and I forgot about it. I just bought some, forgot about it. I think it was like 2 or 3 years later, I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, it like exploded because the halving had happened. So just that's my thing. You just have to hold it until it goes back up. And you can't buy when it's high. Don't buy when everybody's telling you to buy. So like when Bitcoin is at 60,000, people are like, oh my gosh, it's at 60,000. That's not the time to buy. The time to buy is when it dips and falls to 18,000 because it has nowhere to go but up. So that's the time you buy. You buy during the dip. If you're scared money don't make money. It's a risk. You might lose it all. I can't guarantee anything.
But yeah, that's all we say. Spend the money you could afford to lose. That's it. I say all the time, instead of buying a bottle of Casamigos, buy some crypto. You know, instead of going out to the club, buy some crypto. That's it. And then if you lose it, you took your shot. It's really that simple. But we think we're gonna win because it's obvious. It's written all over the wall. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we telling you to go smoke crack and jump off a bridge either. You know. So that's what we at, man. I got another question for you. The U.S. is the world's reserve currency. And right now, oil is based off the price of that U.S. dollar. Do you think one day Bitcoin will be the world's reserve currency?
I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know if we'd be alive to see it. The last mined, in 150 years and stuff like that. So we'll be long gone when the last Bitcoin is mined. Our grandkids.
It won't become the world's currency till that last 21 million is mined, huh?
I think Bitcoin is a technology. Like I think it's a marker of a new age. And I think we've just kind of entered this new age for real. Like Bitcoin was prepping this new age. And then I think that like, okay, so real talk. So Bitcoin was prepping us for this new age. And I think we're still coming into this new age. And I think it's going to take a generation or two for it to like really sink in. And I think then Bitcoin or whatever crypto is going to become the dominant kind of currency. Because I wonder if gas prices are just pushing everybody to get to electric cars. Because now I see a whole bunch of more Teslas on the road. I mean, the next car I would get would probably highly be considered electric. So for me, I think Bitcoin is representative of an age that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're moving out. Like I said, I think maybe they're pushing gas prices to force us into electric cars. Bitcoin, they're forcing us into a technology currency. So it seems like COVID pushed us into a tech age of like Zoom and technology. So to me, it seems like Bitcoin is the next that becomes digital currency. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense for digital currency to be the new currency at some point. I think maybe we're too old for it, or we're just getting into it. It might be maybe not even my daughter's generation. It might be her kids, you know?
Yeah, it's like oil, because think about the people who first discovered oil. There was no money in it for them. Now their great grandkids is balling. You know what I'm saying?
All in.
So that's all it is. We the first to step upon this thing. They're like, we don't need no oil. We got horses, son. We good. You know what I mean? So they didn't even want oil, because they were your fastest horse guy, who's the richest guy always, wants to stop progress. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I've said this before. I think all these companies and corporations, are getting ready for the halving. So I was gonna say, so right now in the metaverse, they just did avatars, and now in the metaverse you can buy like Balenciaga, you can buy like Gucci, all these different things to dress your avatar in the metaverse now. So now in the metaverse, you can go ahead and dress your avatar, and trust me, it's probably expensive to put Balenciaga on your avatar. So now you get to floss in the metaverse, like by proving how much money you have in the metaverse. Like you're not even like now dudes are gonna pick up chicks in the metaverse because they have
Word up. Bagging them chicks in the metaverse, son. My avatar's fly, son. Look at the Gucci shoes, son. You know what I mean?
girl. He got money. His avatar had on Balenciaga shoes and blah blah blah. So that's gonna be interesting. So now you can floss
Yeah.
to like some chickens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
They say I'm too old for this shit. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin and just go on an island somewhere, start fishing. I don't want nobody on my lawn. You gotta be on my island. You know what I'm saying? So
his wife on the metaverse.
somebody got married in the metaverse recently. A soccer player or some model chick.
They got married?
Yeah, in the metaverse. First marriage. You know how people always want to do it first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's still whack. But you know.
But that's interesting
whatever.
About it. Like you could be like, I was the first one to get married in the metaverse. Can you even do that, Bob?
I don't know legally. Like it's people who was also talking about they want to go to Mars. So like I want to be the first one to die on Mars. The first one from Earth to die on Mars. Like that's their legacy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you live on Mars.
She said stunt and the pros and cons of that metaverse. Yeah, like you said on Mars. So Moo, you tell me, like, what are your coins that you like? And have you been buying Bitcoin? I did buy Ethereum domain, but I forgot what I bought. On ENS.
You just stacking up, yo. You like Coca-Cola with mad patents right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know. Was it my daughter? Was it? I don't remember. But I was like, okay, so this is a trick too. Y'all, okay, listen up. This is a trick too, right? So when you want to buy something in crypto, right? And it says it's like 0.02 Ethereum. When you have a dip, that 0.02 Ethereum becomes so much cheaper in fiat currency. So when things dip, that's a good time to buy something that is only in crypto. So the reason I bought the domain name was because a dip happened, and then the domain name was like $30 cheaper or something because there was the huge dip. So that's just a gem or whatever. So let's say you want to, and the NFT is like 2 Ethereum, right? And you're like, oh, I want to buy it. Wait till the dip goes down. So Ethereum is worth what? How much is Ethereum worth right now?
Like 1,000 right now. It was 3,000 before. You're right. That's a good jewel.
Yeah.
Word up. It's still the same 0.3 Ethereum they selling it for, no matter what. Once you put it on the blockchain for sale, that's the sale. That's how much it costs. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
Thanks for NFTs.
drops and then buy stuff. So that's another little trick or what have you.
Machiavelli.
It's
Mm.
174
One of my favorite albums right there. One of my favorite books right there.
Machiavelli. Oh yeah, what's 5 Machiavelli? Machiavelli. So yeah, Ethereum actually went up 1,075. It's going back up.
1,075.
Bitcoin's price
So
like 21,000, 20,800 or something. Let me see. Bitcoin price. So move. So what? It's $20,373. So it went up 2% today. But it's like, so before it was, what was it? It was between 28 and 30,000. So it's dropping. So there was a theory about why it's dropping. The theory is there's this dude who first bought Bitcoin and he got hella Bitcoin. So the theory is that like they're crashing the market to try to get everybody like Celsius. They're trying to crush Celsius and make Celsius liquidate. So this is the theory. I don't know if this is true, but the news on the block, okay, the gossip on
word on the street, you know what I'm saying? Word on the street.
street.
For real.
The word on the crypto streets is that there's this dude, I forgot his name, like having like being one
Don't say his name. Don't say his name, man.
blocked from everything. But he
You get me banned too saying the names. That's what's wrong with you. You're gonna say a name, man. What's the story?
so he supposedly has like the most Bitcoin in the world besides Satoshi, or one of it, like very close to it, right? So apparently what they're saying is that what he wants to do is he's driving the price down so they could force Celsius to liquidate, right? And force other exchange.
See? Lost the volume. You tried it. You
I
tried
was
it.
trying to get it.
You tried it. Walk away. Another
No.
story. They keep cutting your audio.
No, okay, I was saying it. So they're trying. So the guy is what he's trying to do is they're trying to force the price to drop so low that it makes people like Celsius and Nexo, what happened to me, and other exchanges liquidate their crypto and their Bitcoin. So once they liquidate it, then it becomes easy to gobble it up and buy it back. So that's what's supposed to be happening. So right now they're depressing the market to force the sales to liquidate, which is happening with Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, all these people, forcing them to sell. And then what they're doing is they're buying that Bitcoin up from them. So that's
Yep.
what the word on the street is. So that's what they're
No doubt. Plus, then it opens the door for them to regulate it also. Because now people go to them like, hey, I lost all my Bitcoin. Government, please help me. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this market was for. It's for peer-to-peer. I gave you crypto and you robbed me from crypto. I got to go see you. I got to run to the government and say, oh, can you regulate? Can you help me? Wasn't helping you when you was getting them 800% gains. You wasn't running the government then.
Yeah, so
I'm going to walk away. I got to take it easy.
that's that. We got like 15 minutes left. So does anybody have any questions? Hi, Prince Eco, how are you? Does anybody want to join our live, ask questions? This is our time to talk to our people who are tuning in. Thanks for moving over to Moo's Live. Make sure you follow Moo on Instagram at Mu Gutter. I'm also on Twitter under @NewThemSuperstar and on TikTok.
Yeah, I started my Twitter back up. I joined in 2020, but you made me turn it back on. I'm be back, baby.
And
million tweets from Moo.
Crypto. So they're about to start accepting crypto or what have you. So y'all, that's it. I mean, that's pretty much what we have talked about. Do we move what you got to talk about? And if there's anybody out there that wants to kind of like share, they want to jump on, they want to ask questions, you want to talk about your journey. If you've been buying domain names, if you've been buying, one question I have is, have you guys been buying the dip? And Moo, okay, so Moo, what do you want to talk about?
Dollar cost averaging, DCA. This is the perfect time to do it. $50 a week, $100 a week, whatever you got. I'm not a financial advisor, but pick the stuff you want to buy and buy it every week or 2 days or 3 days or every month, whatever. All it is just spend the same amount of money at the same rate constantly, so you don't care what it costs. And my quick example is I brought Bitcoin when it was 63,000, but I also just caught Bitcoin when it's 18,000. So whatever that average is what I'm really paying for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So dollar cost averaging.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like in the end you went out if you hold. So I guess that's what I've been doing without realizing it, is that I buy the dips, but sometimes the dip is 30,000 and I buy it then. Sometimes the dip is 18,000 and I buy it then. So it averages out once it goes to 50 or 60,000. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta wait till it goes to that point. So Moo, what was the last coin you bought?
The last coin, what I buy besides Bitcoin, Graph, GRT. I brought Graph. I really believe in them as far as their use case. They're trying to be the Google of Web3.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to index everything. So their index protocol, because how you going to find stuff on Web3? It's decentralized. Stuff is all over the place. So Graph is going to be that main hub. They hope to be. And it's pretty affordable right now. So, yeah, Graph is the last. GRT is the last thing I brought besides Bitcoin, of course. So, yeah.
Monterey says she's about to buy her ledger, Moo. She said she's ready. No, I still have to get my stuff off of my my hot wallet and stuff.
Yeah, it feels good when you got that hard wallet. Like what, son? Come to the crib and get it. You know, and it's not in the crib; it's in Puerto Vallarta. You know what I mean? You can't. That's what you could do with your hot wallet. I memorize my 24 secret word phrase like a song.
Really?
So they ain't written down. Yep. It's like a hit. You memorize your favorite song, you can memorize your password. I got some written down. I got most of them written down. Don't get me wrong, but some of them, I'm like, I know what that is.
I got like
Lynch Mob want to jump in. Lynch Mob.
Been the same since my college years of of having lots of like trees, but
Lynch Mob. Where you at? Miami Beach or something? Balling over there.
Nah, how y'all doing?
All right. What jewels you got for us today, man?
Well, I decided to go ahead and buy the .eth domain just because I knew the gas fees was going to be a little bit cheaper since everything is down.
Mm-hmm.
So I got lynchmob.eth on hand now. Yeah, and I went ahead and did it for like 3 years,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to pay them gas fees every year. So I just did it for like 3 years, and then I went and got that .blockchain from Unstoppable Domains. I got 2 of those.
Mm-hmm. I like this Unstoppable because you only got to pay once. I still can't figure out why do you got to pay once for one of them, and like you said, 3 years on the other, a year at a time on the other one. I can't figure out.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to go through a series of I guess they go on Etherscan to verify. They make sure don't nobody else have the name, and then you get the name.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Etherscan point makes it worth the renewal, I guess. So yeah, but I don't know. Everything's still on the blockchain anyway. It's still gonna be on a blockchain, even if it's not Ethernet. So Etherscan,
right?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if they go through the process and they find like that somebody else has that name, I'm wondering, do they still charge you the gas fees? You know what I'm saying? Because you could be out of some money trying to find the name.
I'd say yes. Hell yeah, I bet they do. No doubt.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
That's what's up. So,
guys, I'm assuming that if you're into crypto, you're in some money. So there's a good podcast. It's called Bigger Pockets Money. So you have Bigger Pockets Money. It's a podcast that talks all about making money, especially real estate. So for me, real estate. So I talked about it before. There's also this app that I think is dope. I'm gonna put it on my
your audio, they killing your audio. You hear they killing her, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're on here now. It ain't just me.
See, now I don't know that because I really didn't do anything that time.
You already did it.
Everything's
been done onto you, Miss Silly.
That time I don't have a reason because really I literally didn't do nothing. But there's just, I was just saying that like you can go to Bigger Pockets. It's a podcast on Apple, and it's Bigger Pockets Money, and it talks all about money. It talks all about like real estate, and it has some good information on there. So if you guys are trying to, educate yourself on finance and grow your wealth, then that's a really good platform to listen to. So that's just, and there's another app for stocks that I'm gonna put you guys onto, but I'll put it on my Instagram feed because I feel like if I stop right now and I try to find it, it's gonna freeze me and pause me and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
So
it definitely will.
I'll put it that.
Yeah.
I really like ApeCoin. I think that's the only coin that I buy that I don't think everybody else is buying. I mean, sometimes I buy like a one-off coin that somebody tells me about or
I don't
whatever.
have none of that yet. Yeah.
But I really like the ape. I like when people ask me, hey, what are you buying right now when you buy the dip? I usually buy ApeCoin. So I bought ApeCoin when it was high. So I'm kind of like, but I'm also buying it when it's low for dollar cost averaging. So I just, I think it has, they're the same company that sells Bored Apes on Twitter. And I think they have such a strong marketing platform. So I think like they're really going to, out of everybody, they're the ones that are going to be able to really like, if they can get it off the ground, they'll be a good coin because they're just really good at marketing.
Lynchmont, what coins you liking right now?
I bought a few more Ethereum. I got the ApeCoin. Let me see. I bought a few big, Satoshis. I ain't got Bitcoin yet. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't bought a full Bitcoin. I got some Satoshis going on for Bitcoin, and that's about it right now. Just trying to ease, every dip. How you say dollar cost average in.
Yeah, that's real good. Because you're getting the ones we could trust. That's like the Apple and the Google and all of that of the coin. Ethereum and Bitcoin. And we hoping ApeCoin will be. ApeCoin's not proven yet, but it feels good to get some right now. I don't have any yet, but I'm going to get some now. Y'all both got some. I can't get left out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I also bought a Maker Coin. I bought Maker Coin, like a little bit of it. I bought that because I think it's art. That's the sticker. Before the dip, it was worth like.
Man, she cutting in and out again.
Oh.
She's not supposed to be on here. She snuck on here. That's why.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. Don't move.
So I think so I bought Maker Coin. I think the ticker is MKR. I did because I think before the dip it was like, let me see what it was, but it was like 4,000 or something like that, and then after the dip it's like 767. So I bought a little of that too. People like I forgot what the utility was. I remember reading about it or what have you. So I bought that. Like if I see something that dipped extremely low when Bitcoin went down but was really high before, then I take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it went from 4,000 to like $767, then then when it goes back up, I'm gonna make like what 4 or 5 times my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I bought a little bit of, I don't know if he's still on. D-Dub had told me to try out, I think, LCX or whatever. And I bought a little of that. I haven't been watching it yet, but I will.
So, very good. So, yeah, man. Once again, this is not financial advice. For entertainment purposes only. We call it edutainment. Shout out to KRS. And do your own research. Send us any comments, please, because we're working hard to just do our research too and give it to y'all. And we just want to pass it back, pay it forward, and all of that. And that's what we're about. That's what this platform is about. You know what I mean? So all things crypto. But I also want to say, side note, next year is a good time to get into real estate. I know a lot of people have been trying to buy houses, and the real estate market been killing it. So now that house that's $700,000 this year, will be about $450 next year. That's when you want to buy that same exact house. In my opinion, not a financial advisor.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 things too. Well, one thing I'll say, there's a stock I really like. So I bought different stocks. So I'm like the first generation learning about finances. I feel like my parents were well educated, but they weren't financially astute. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I have to learn a lot of mistakes to teach my daughter about finances. But so I'll tell you guys a stock that I really like that has been strong even during all these things that are happening, and it has a good dividend, is Iron Mountain. And I bought more and more of it because it's just such a steady, hardcore stock. So it's IRM, but it's Iron Mountain. I even bought my daughter some, and the dividends are pretty high, and it's just really a steady stock. It doesn't fluctuate with super extreme. I mean, it fluctuates like everything else, but it's just been a good stock to me. Out of all the stocks I've experimented with, it's been the best one in terms of being stable and steady. Now, the stock that gave me the best return was Tesla, but I bought it at the split. I bought it at the latest split. But Tesla has given me a good return. But Iron Mountain has been just like a rock. It's been steady. It steady grows. It's like, you know, it's always going to give me a return if stock markets are decent, you know. So that's my 2 cents.
You know, I don't really trust Elon Musk too much, man. So he's trying to bringing too much technology and ungodly things into this world. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but his stock can give you a couple $1,000s. So you know.
I understand.
So yeah, but that's true.
We use that money and give it back to the kids anyway, so it ain't nothing. Balance.
Yeah. So Mu, you want to take us out with any last statements about all things crypto or whatever?
Nah, I want you to take us out. You know what I'm saying? So, last thing I want to say is that it's going to stabilize once adoption is here. Everybody does not have cryptocurrency yet. Everybody doesn't understand it. Once that adoption happens, is when the volatility will start to level out. So, at the beginning of this game we love, game we playing, a game we're going to win. So just know volatility is normal. So yeah, just you can take us out, man.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Like, remember, the dips are normal. Like, people like, oh my gosh, it dipped. And I'm like, if you've been in crypto for as long as I have, you know that the dips are normal. And when you watch everybody freak out, you're just like, people. Now, you worry too, but at the same time, like, you also know that this is typical. And so, like, you just understand that the dips are a normal part of crypto. And actually, that's when you buy. You know what I'm saying? You buy during the dips. When everything's going up, like, I literally have to stop myself. When I see crypto starting to creep back up, I'm like, oh, I should get it. I'm like, nope, what you doing? Stop. You buy when it's going low, you know? So in the words of Warren Buffett, you buy when everybody's scared and you hold when everybody's buying, okay? Or you sell then. So that's that. So thanks everybody for tuning into All Things Crypto and bearing with us on Mu Gutter's Live. And we hope you guys have a great week. And thank you to everybody who comes in and tunes in with us every week. And go ahead and buy the dip. Never buy more than you can afford to lose. Look into Iron Mountain and look into ApeCoin. And what was another coin you guys were looking at?
I said Grass, DRT, but that's just what I brought. I'm not recommending buy Bitcoin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely buy Bitcoin. And that's that, y'all. That's that. Thank you for joining every Wednesday.
Read the white paper.
Okay. Peace.